Yeah.
And a flask.
Yeah. That too.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for being here today. My name is Sean O'Brien. I'm the General President of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. To my right is our General Secretary Treasurer, Fred Zuckerman. I'm joined here today with our National Negotiating Committee, consisting of all the leadership around the country that represents UPS, but most importantly, we have rank and file members who are on the committee who work for UPS, and they're responsible for making UPS the most profitable company in the delivery business. Now, the purpose of today's meeting and press conference is to let the general public know how hard these Teamsters work for United Parcel Service. Our Teamsters are the best in the business. We represent 340,000 members. Majority of them are part-timers that go to work every single day, move boxes, load those trucks, so truck drivers and feeder drivers can provide goods and services to this country. We want to let the general public know that we are at a crossroads right now with UPS. We're at a crossroads because through the toughest times that we've seen during the pandemic, the one thing that was constant was our Teamsters going to work every single day, making certain that supply chain kept flowing through this country. We had part-timers going to work in these warehouses with total disregard for themselves and their families, putting themselves at risk, putting their families at risk. We had members that died because they went to work to provide these services to the general public. And we want to make certain that UPS rewards not only the part-timers, but also the full-timers and everybody that works as a Teamster at United Parcel Service. As a result of the pandemic, their profits doubled. They weighed $100 billion last year. $100 billion. And now it's time for UPS to reward the people that have made them the success they are. That is our 340 rank and file members. Now, we are in contract negotiations. Our contract is set to expire on July 31st. And our administration has made it clear we will not be working beyond the expiration date without the contract that our members have demanded, but more importantly, the contract that our members deserve. Now, I want to give an update. Historically, the Teamsters Union would go into negotiations 1 year prior to the expiration date, and that's happened over the last 4 cycles. That didn't work well for our members. So we decided a different strategy. We put a deadline on these negotiations. We started negotiations supplementally, where there's 44 supplements on top of the national agreement. And we told UPS that we would not go to the national table unless all 44 supplements were completed. We were able to complete 42 of those supplements. We held up negotiations nationally for another week and a half, and then we got permission from the other 2 supplements who were confident they were going to get it done, and they got it done, to go to the table and demand what our members want. We've been in bargaining since May nationally. We've made progress on 54 changes within this contract. And I want to remind the general public, I want to remind the politicians, and I want to remind the media, this is the largest collective bargaining agreement in any private sector union. We have the opportunity, because of the courage and conviction of our rank and file members that go to work every single day, to set the tone and set the standard high for labor, not just the Teamsters, but the entire labor movement. So we've been in negotiations, and we've gotten some changes. We've gotten some changes that are better our members' lives, but more importantly, take care of their families. But we're not there yet. And we're not there yet because UPS, typically like UPS, thinks that the Teamsters Union are going to concede to their demands. I'm proud to say every change that has been made right now has zero concessions and all gains for our members. And we're going to continue that right through till July 5th. This past week, UPS wasn't moving quick enough. They weren't moving quick enough, so we put a demand. We demanded a last best final offer. And that last best final offer usually is taken to our membership for a vote. UPS came back to the table, knowing we were serious, made some movement, so we made a commitment to resume negotiations. And we are at a point right now where we have the opportunity to do two things. And UPS, ball is in their court. We have to come to an agreement by July 5th in order to get that thing ratified by the expiration date. And we've been clear again, and I know UPS is watching, they're probably hiding in the trees. But we are clear, without a ratified contract, meaning subject to the approval of our 340,000 members, we will not be working. So UPS has two choices to make. They can either go down one road where they want to reward our members who have made them the success they are today, concede to our demands and give us what we deserve, and we will go out there and ratify this agreement. Or they can take the other road, where they don't concede to our demands, they stay loyal to Wall Street and forget about Main Street. And if they do that, they are making a choice to strike themselves, where we will put 340,000 strong Teamsters on the streets till we get what we want, and then UPS will be responsible for stopping supply chain solution through this company. But you know, UPS has a choice. The first road, they can be the model of what it means to be a good employer, what it means to reward the people that have made them a success. You know, UPS is putting out some propaganda that the average UPS driver makes $93,000 per year and $50,000 in benefits. And that is true. That is only true because they have to bargain with us. But they don't tell you the other story where the majority of their employees are part-timers, single mothers, single parents, working 4 in the morning till 8 in the morning in awful conditions, for awful wages. We have part-timers throughout this country that are on food stamps, that are on subsidized housing. Some are homeless. This day and age, when we have companies as profitable, they need to reward their people, and we are not going to stop till we get the contract that we deserve for our 340,000 members. And we're going to use this contract to help change the lives of people that are in this industry non-union, just like Amazon workers right now go to work unprotected, no benefits, no wage increases, no path to a full-time career. We're going to take this contract and say this is what you're going to get when you join the Teamsters Union. So I'm very proud of the work we've done, but we're not done yet. And UPS has less than 84 hours to get this deal done, or less than 84 hours to feel the wrath of the biggest, most powerful organization, and that is the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. I'll open it up for questions. Fair. They know that we're not playing around. They know that we have tremendous unity and support throughout this country. Look, the general public loves their UPS drivers, loves their UPS employees. So the last thing they want is a blemish on their reputation. But most importantly, what we want to leverage our power, we want to leverage their profits, and we want our people rewarded. So UPS decided, instead of giving us the last and final, to come to the table, move on their proposal, and they made some movement, but it's not enough. It is not enough. We will determine when it's enough. Great. I appreciate everybody coming out. Look, stay tuned. This is going to be the defining moment, not only for the Teamsters Union, but also organized labor throughout this country. Thank you very much.